Little John. Oh, love, it's all right. Oh, my Lord. Dear, you're burning up, aren't you? You're all hot again, huh? And that ear's hurting you some more? Oh, it's the worst kind of pain there is. But you know, we'll get it all fixed up. We'll call Aunt Faith, and she'll give you some very special drops. Oh, why didn't you call me during the night? Well, maybe you did, huh? And I was dozing. John!
Well, how's our big boy this
Well,
morning?
would you draw a tub, dear? Make it tepid. I think he's running about 103. Yes. Here, now, you hang on to Teddy. Let him keep you company while I call Aunt Faith. I'm not going to leave you. I'm just going to be right there over by the phone. It's Mrs. Ryan. Is the doctor there? Oh, well, do you think I could call her at the hospital? Oh, that's all right. Yes, fine. No, I have the number.
Okay, got it running.
Would you put him right straight in and make sure you don't get his head wet?
Yeah, sure. All right, big boy. You come with your grandpa. Nice cold bath will make you feel worlds better. Does he have a rash, or is it just a fever, or what?
I think it's both. Do you think I should give him the antibiotic? I mean, it's been almost 4 hours.
Well, ask Faith.
Oh, yes.
What's going on? He's filling the tub. He knows that pipes make noise in my room. Is little John all right?
No, dear, he's not. I'm calling Faith this minute. In fact, what you can do is you use the other phone and call Francis.
Well, what do I tell him?
Mrs. Ryan, Dr. Coleridge, please. Tell him that his son is sick and to cancel his morning appointments, please, and to meet us at the hospital. Go on.
This June, 10 will compete, but only one will win. It's a brand new season of the SoapNet original, I Wanna Be a Soap Star. Premieres Thursday, June 8th, only on SoapNet. SoapNet.
SoapNet. New way to watch soaps.
Every weeknight, SoapNet's got same-day episodes of all your favorite soaps.
Now you can watch a show at night. What an amazing thing.
The Young and the Restless.
All My Children. One Life to Live.
General Hospital.
Days of Our Lives.
Today's episodes tonight.
Only on SoapNet.
5 big shows, 5 full hours, 5 nights a week.
Add a little bit of spice to your life.
On SoapNet.
Keep up to date with all your favorite soaps.
SoapNet, the new way to watch soaps.
What could you do in 18 hours? Playtex's #1 bra, now in a new easy-on front close. For all-day comfort and support.
In 18 hours, I could do anything. I can't concentrate. Could I be pregnant?
When you need to know if you're pregnant, nothing is more accurate than EPT. It's over 99% accurate. EPT. So accurate, we call it the error-proof test.
It's good to know.
Every day, millions of people go to Match.com. So many of them find love, get married, raise families, and send us their stories. So is online dating for you? Now, Match.com has created a new online dating starter kit so you can find out. For a limited time, it's free for everyone who visits Match.com. Online dating is a great way to meet someone. Try it out with our new starter kit. Yours free, only at Match.com. The #1 site for love.
Stay tuned for an exciting money-making opportunity from SMC. Would you like to make more money, set your own hours, and spend more time with your family? Well, now you can with SMC.
It's amazing, I mean, to go to the mailbox and you get $10,000, $50,000 checks.
I was buried in debt, and I was sitting around one day and I saw an SMC commercial. I felt confident that this would work. My best year gross, I did about $350,000. I was making more money than I ever made in my life.
SMC supports its members with a huge warehouse stocked with thousands of products that you can sell for profits of up to 300% and more. Call right now to request your free information packet. And remember to ask your operator how you can jumpstart your business with $100 worth of free SMC merchandise.
Just pick up the phone and call this toll-free number now. Remember, you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Call 1-800-605-0576.
Thanks. You want light, you turn on a light.
Well, I had them open for the air.
There's enough air in here. Is that mine?
No, it's the Times, but I'll read yours too. I like your society page better.
I meant, is that my copy?
Oh, it's all wrinkled, isn't it?
Go get me another one. I mean it. I am not going to deal with that mess. Oh. Sorry. It smells wonderful. Thank you.
Margaret did it.
Oh, all right. And why did Margaret put the phone there?
Well, I did that. You must have had yourself quite an evening.
Just late, that's all. How about you?
I was in bed before midnight. So, anyway, the paper says Delia's Crystal Palace opened with a bang. Must have been after Michael and I left.
No, you were just busy playing games, that's all.
Was I?
Yes. You were terribly obvious.
Obvious work sometimes.
Not from where I was sitting, it didn't.
Well, then maybe you weren't sitting where you could see Seneca because he never took his eyes off me. I could feel him steaming every time I looked at Michael.
Poor Michael. Stuck to him like glue, didn't you?
He got a fair deal. I took him to the party of the year.
And left after an hour.
Well, that's because we went to another party. A private one. Here.
Sooner Michael than somebody else.
Don't tell me you actually like Michael.
Darling, I am tired this morning. I don't want to discuss Michael or Seneca or any of that. Between trying to tolerate Delia and ignore Jillian, I expended a hell of a lot of energy last night. Kindly allow me to recover in peace.
He is nice. I expect he'll call any minute. When he calls, I plan to pick it up on the third ring. I told Margaret not to answer.
You are so sure of yourself.
Well, I'm not entirely sure it's going to be Michael. It could be Seneca. The odds are against it, but he could come around faster than I imagine. Jealousy's so great.
You know, I understand your tactics. I've used them myself, often with brilliant results. But there's one little problem when manipulation is at the core of every relationship you have. You tend to wind up alone. You see, it's very hard to be close to someone when you're controlling them. And I think that that would be a big pity because I happen to think that you have a capacity to love and to give and to
Mama,
share and to...
Enough.
Darling, I just meant
I
that
know
I
what
feel...
you just meant. I've got you under my thumb and you're sick of it.
Me? I was talking about you.
Yes, but you were thinking about the documents, the blackmail, the reason I control you. Sure, you feel for Michael. You're in the same boat. There, I have something that will make you feel much better. Michael walked out on me last night. Sure, he noticed he was being used. He didn't quite know why, but he didn't like it, so he left. And since I didn't have documents that would put him in prison, I had to let him go. But he'll be back.
Wouldn't count on that. Sounds like he's not stupid.
Well, then I'll just manipulate him back. I'll think of something. Oh, I know. I'll ask my mother to help me.
You most certainly won't get any help. Oh, for heaven's sakes, it's probably my secretary.
Hello.
Hello, Kim. This is Michael. Are you still talking to me?
Michael. Of course I'm still talking to you. In fact, I have something to apologize to you for.
Well, maybe you do. An explanation anyway, but I shouldn't have gotten mad.
Oh, listen, that's all right.
I got home and I started thinking, I don't know.
Sad. I was.
Yeah.
We sure got our signals crossed, didn't we?
We sure did. So what do you want to do about it?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I didn't think I'd ever speak to you again after that.
No, I don't give up that easy. Listen, Kim, could we get together sometime and talk? I'll meet you.
Michael, let's have lunch today. Let's get it all straightened out, okay? So there's no hard feelings?
Great. I don't have to work until tonight. Do you know a place?
I sure do. There's a Chinese restaurant called Lem's on Broadway around the corner from us. They have great prices and great food.
Lem's, 1 o'clock?
I'll be there.
Bye.
Bye. You know, I could like him a lot if it wasn't for Seneca.
Why did you make that date with him?
To get what I want. Mother, call Seneca.
What? Oh, if you think for 1 minute that you're going to make...
I don't care how you do it. Just get him in Lem's at 1.
No. You are pushing me too far, Kim. Now, I'm going to call your bluff. I'm telling you, I will not call Seneca.
Oh, yes, you will. One o'clock.
That's cooled you off a bit, hasn't it? And Faith is coming over, so there's no reason to be afraid. Oh, darling, you're gonna be all right. Grammy's right here with you. Oh, you know, I tell you what we'll do. I know. I have an idea. Every time that ear starts hurting, you know what we're gonna do? We're going to count to 10. We'll do it together. And I bet before we get to 10, that old earache is going to be gone. Shall we do that? Come on, let's count. 1, 2,
Tell me, sugar, this makes me feel so stupid. How do I know?
Why is he breathing like that?
Did you speak to Francis?
I left a message. He wasn't doing that before. What's wrong with him,
He's had his medication, dear, and he's slept the night, but it hasn't done the trick. Now, what else did Georgia say? I think it would help him if his father were here. Isn't that so, love?
She expects him any minute. He didn't hear you.
Well, dear, he's got an ear infection. Now, please, let's hope he didn't hear you either. He's frightened enough without that.
Did you give him this?
Well, oh, yes, of course, at 4 a.m.
Well, then it's time for another one. This stuff doesn't work unless you do it like it's prescribed.
I'm sorry. I was in the middle of an emergency over there.
I think you're up to another one now. We just got him out of a cool tub, but it didn't really take his temperature down any. And his ear is hurting him. And I think he's got a loss of hearing. I gave him his medication at midnight and then again at 4, but I didn't give it to him this morning, Faith, because I was afraid maybe it would cover up the symptoms. He's very itchy, and that heavy breathing has been coming on near the last 10, 15 minutes.
John, put him in a blanket. Let's get him over to the hospital. Where's the medication?
It's right here. I told Maeve that she should have given it.
We're gonna go for a ride again.
The diagnosis isn't what I thought. Let's keep him calm and let's move quickly.
Okay.
Wait for me. I have to get dressed.
Delia, we don't need you there, please. The more upset you are, the more he will be.
What? Don't leave me alone.
Oh, John, give it to me.
Go to Grammy. There you go,
You stay
big
with her.
boy.
I can't be bothered.
I'll be over as soon as I can.
Where's John?
Dee, just calm down. That's not helping either one of you.
Well, I'm his mother. I should be with him. I'm scared. Five, 3,000.
No.
Extension 41.
Even if I do go along with it, Seneca won't. You can't set him up anymore, Kim. He's on to you.
But he's not on to you. And if you call him up and ask him to have lunch with you and tell him it's important, he'll go and he won't suspect. Especially if you pretend to be shocked when me and Michael come in. You know that shock thing you do with the big eyes?
What shocks me is how much you underestimate Seneca.
Mama, you underestimate me. It would be so easy. I wouldn't even have to call the FBI. I'd just hand that nice fat envelope over to Frank and he'd take over.
I'm sorry, I don't believe you.
Hello, I'd like to speak to Mr. Frank Ryan, please. On second thought, let's make that 1:45. That way I can make an entrance with Michael. And you can look shocked, and Seneca will want me back desperately. 555-3000.
Soap Talk is a sure bet.
You betcha!
Ante up with Lisa and Ty at 6 p.m.
Shout it out, man!
Follow with a full house of your favorite soaps.
Which I love, love, love.
Then hit the jackpot.
Maybe he has a gambling addiction I don't know about.
With another chance for Soap Talk at midnight. Draw a winning hand, watch Soap Talk. Today at 6 and again at midnight. Only on SoapNet. A Gemini can dish out payback.
Through a window works for me. From a moving car.
Lie like a cheap rug.
There are no secrets here.
And do it with a smile.
Kind of amazed at that myself.
Very soon, life will seem like a movie.
Romantic comedy or spy thriller?
For Geminis like Adam and Dylan.
Okay.
SoapNet wishes all Geminis a happy birthday. See what's in the stars for your favorite Gemini on SoapNet. We love soaps. This Zodiac is brought to you by Frizzies.
Revolution in clean. With Samsung, it's not that hard to imagine. Love them back with Caesar. Gourmet entrees in 15 delicious flavors like filet mignon. Caesar, it's canine cuisine.
I don't know what you want to see.
Are you ready for... We've traveled the world to find the wildest parties packed with the sexiest guys alive. These are real college guys who love to go wild and get naked.
Let's go wild!
Don't miss 1 second of the action on 6 of the hottest DVDs ever made, including Heatstroke, Big Easy, and Dude, Where's My Pants? Want to see what really happens when frat boys get together, let loose, and show off their young, rock-hard bodies? Follow the action from the beach back to the hotel where anything goes.
I'll shower for Guys Gone Wild.
Guys Gone Wild. It's all real, raw, and totally uncensored. Get the video people just can't stop talking about. Order Guys Gone Wild now. You must be 18 years of age to buy. To order, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-910-9794. Each Guys Gone Wild title is yours on DVD or video for only $19.99. Or purchase the complete set today and save $15. Call 1-800-910-9794 now. Or see what it's all about now at guysgonewild.com.
The all-new guide on DirecTV is here. Now with colorful sections geared to what you care about most. Sports, movies, and more. Get On DirecTV magazine for just $2.99 a month. That's 25% off the regular monthly price of $3.99. On DirecTV makes you the ultimate insider with all the buzz on your favorite shows, Hollywood stars, and the latest technologies. On DirecTV. Now just $2.99 a month for the first year. Order now by calling 1-866-591-5556.
Now, come on. You want some coffee, bite of breakfast maybe, huh?
No, that's too much trouble.
Dee, it's no trouble.
Really?
It'll take you 2 minutes to scramble an egg.
Look, you go ahead to the hospital and be with little John and Faith and Frank and Maeve. I may be his mother, but I'm not the one he needs right now. So you just go ahead.
Dee.
I mean it. I'm fine. And Maeve even said that I actually scare little John, so I'll just stay here and clean or something. I don't know.
Look, I think maybe what you need to do is go back into your room and then get some more sleep. I mean, you were up most of the night, right?
Well, so was Maeve, only she was taking care of a sick child. I was only opening a restaurant. Of course, it's Faith's fault. If anything happens to him, I'll hold her personally responsible.
What about Faith?
It's her fault that Maeve was up at 4 a.m. and Little John's worse. She made the wrong diagnosis.
Diagnosis? Who's
Hey,
sick?
Bob.
Bobby, Little John's at the hospital. He can hardly breathe and he can't hear.
It's some complication. It has something to do with the fever he was running yesterday. Look, will you do me a favor? Hang in here with her. I want to get over there, all right?
Yeah, sure, Johnny.
Look, I'll let you know as soon as we know something, Dee.
Well, make sure another doctor looks at him.
Honey, what happened?
They took him away and they wouldn't let me go, and not one of them cares how I feel. Johnny just stayed because he owes me money, probably. You saw how he ran out of here.
Honey, what'd you mean by another doctor?
I mean, Faith's incompetent. She even admitted it, but who does Maeve yell at but me?
Now, just
And all
hold
I-
it a second. Explain to me about Faith.
When I left last night for the Crystal Palace, Little John had a headache. Faith saw him later and gave him some medicine, and suddenly he's at the hospital. She made a mistake. I could sue her.
Oh, now relax. No one's going to sue anybody. If she did make a mistake, it's probably being taken care of right now. Get your mind off those things. Matter of fact, I'll help you. Page 22.
I don't want to get my mind off it.
Delia's Crystal Palace dazzles in crowd. Now, don't tell me you're not interested in that.
You're more concerned about Faith than you are your own sister or your nephew.
Honey, I don't like that.
Well, I don't like it either. It makes me mad, furious, but that's not going to help it. Oh, no, I'll get it myself. People don't have to do things for me.
How's the most important woman in New York City?
Oh, Barry.
She's tired, that's how she is. And why not? Robert.
Good morning.
My friends, you do not seem to be on top of the world. I don't understand.
Well, Delia's son is kind of sick, Barry.
And his girlfriend's to blame.
Well, good luck, Barry. I give up.
Wait a minute, Bob. I have a message for you. Delia, I'm very sorry about little John. Is there anything I can do?
No, not unless you want to say a prayer.
Okay, is there anything I can do for you?
What's the message, Barry?
Oh, right. Remember that fellow I introduced you to at the party the other night? Short and round, you talked shop for a while?
Oh, yeah, the guy got such a kick out of my political, police, and importing background. Yeah, he has a restaurant someplace. What about him?
If you're interested in managing a casino on the Riviera, he's interested in hiring you away from Delia.
No!
Huh? You want to talk to him? He swears he'll sell you.
He can't, Bobby. I need you. I know I'm horrible to you. Sometimes I'm sorry about this morning, but we make a great team, and I love you. Please don't talk to that guy.
Okay.
Barry!
I told him he didn't stand a chance. He understood and said you have a standing offer.
Serious?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't believe how good he is. He never has.
Well, his sister has the same problem. Are these the morning papers?
Yep.
Have you read them? No. Well, read them, Delia. You are an overnight smash hit.
I am?
I predict the Crystal Palace will be even more packed tonight than it was last night. And you're the lady they're going to be coming to see. You're the magic.
My hair.
Do anything you want with it. The rest of New York will follow.
I almost forgot there'd be anything after the opening.
Do you mind if I tell Ken you said that? He'll love it.
Ken George Jones.
Of course. He's dying to meet you. He felt bad he let you down last night and dragged me away, but it's a long story.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Tell him he didn't let me down. I'm thrilled that I will meet him. Thrilled. It's okay now. Thought I lost my Crystal Palace there for a minute. But I got it back now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Barry.
Next, seduction rules the bedroom and the boardroom on The Young and the Restless. Then it's All My Children, followed by One Life on SoapNet.
can't get enough of Nick and Phyllis?
I'll never forget what we shared.
It'll be a good memory.
Want to see more between Sharon and Brad?
I'll always be there for you, Sharon. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Need to watch Y&R at night and don't know where else to turn?
You don't seem to understand the seriousness of this situation, young man.
No need to panic.
The happiest woman on the face of the earth.
Catch same-day episodes of Y&R coming up next.
All right, count me in.
Only on SoapNet.
This June.
If I can't be a soap star, then no one can.
Soapstar starts with a bang and just keeps getting.
Someone call 911 now.
Hotter. Jen will compete for the role of a lifetime.
A contract role on One Life to Live.
But only one will survive.
You blew it. You looked crazy.
A brand new season of SoapNet's explosive original series, I Want to Be a Soap Star. Premieres Thursday, June 8th at 11, only on SoapNet.
Sometimes coming home isn't everything it should be. But coming home to Days on SoapNet is everything you need.
I am madly in love with you, otherwise I wouldn't want to marry you.
Come home to Days of Our Lives tonight at 11 on SoapNet.
If they can move comfortably, you can too. Hanes Comfort Soft Bras and Panties. Comfort reinvented.
Throughout the years, she thought there was no solution for her dry, itchy skin. Then one day, there was. Eucerin Calming Cream. With soothing oatmeal and 24 hours of moisturization, it calms.
I can't concentrate. Could I be pregnant?
When you need to know if you're pregnant, nothing is more accurate than EPT. It's over 99% accurate. EPT. So accurate, we call it the error-proof test.
It's good to know.
I think Bob's a fish.
If he were a fish, don't you think his clothes would smell like fish?
Purex Plus renews its super odor neutralizer. Doesn't just cover odors, it neutralizes them. Surprising clean, surprising value.
Doctor, I made the note about penicillin on his chart.
Tetracycline, period. Little John, your daddy's here. Take his hand.
Hi, honey. Hi. Take it, easy, easy, easy. I'm here. Aunt Faith is going to fix you up. You'll be fine, okay? Just take it easy.
We'll get his temperature again. I'll be right with you.
I'm not going to leave the room. I'll be with Grandmother right here. My God, what is it?
I'm not sure.
He's terrified.
Well, he can't get his breath, dear.
Why? Last night he was fine.
Fred's the only thing I've ever seen that resembled it was a cousin of mine was stung by a bee, but I mean, this happened in the middle of his sleep, and it's only in the last hour that this gotten bad.
What's his temperature?
104.5.
Oh.
It'll go down once we get the infection under control.
The infection? What kind of infection is it? You gave him that stuff last night,
The
right?
antibiotic I gave him last night, his system can't tolerate, and as a result...
Doctor, I'll order the electrocardiogram.
Right, just explain the situation to them.
Sure.
Faith, what is the situation? What in hell is wrong with him? What does he need an electrocardiogram for? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The reason I ordered the cardiogram is because his heart rate is very rapid, 150. This will give us an exact picture if there are any irregularities. In a critical time, we need this information.
Critical.
Frank, I made a very serious medical error last night. I gave little John the wrong antibiotic. And as a result, he has an allergic reaction on top of the original infection.
But, dear, I was there. You were more than careful to...
Maeve, I had to be careful just to walk straight. I gave little John penicillin when I should have given him tetracycline. It happened because I was drunk.
The Young and the Restless hits prime time, along with all your favorite soaps. Don't miss a minute of The Young and the Restless, All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and Days of Our Lives. Tonight starting at 7 on SoapNet.